Biddu is a Palestinian town in the Jerusalem Governorate, located 6 kilometers northwest of Jerusalem in the West Bank. According to the Palestinian Central Bureau of Statistics, the town had a population of 6,368 in 2006. Biddu is at an altitude of 806 meters to 834 meters. Given Ha-Hadisha lies 2 kilometers east of Biddu. Biddu is located 10.1 kilometers northwest of Jerusalem. It is bordered by Beit Iskar to the east, Beit Izzar to the north, Al-Kubeba to the west, and Beit Surek to the south. Bagatti suggested that several buildings in the town are from the 12th century. Southwest of the center is the ruined valley of Sheikh Abu Talal, which might have been a Crusader church. In the Ottoman tax records of the 1500s, Biddu was located in the Nahia of Jerusalem. In 1738, Richard Pocock noted the village as he passed between Biddu and Beit Surek. In 1838, Edward Robinson noted the village during his travels in the area. It was described as a Muslim village, located in the Beni Malik area, west of Jerusalem. In May 1863, Victor Guerin visited the village, called Biddu. He described it as being situated on a very high plateau, with some 150 inhabitants. Some houses seemed very old, so seen, citing an official Ottoman village list compiled around 1870, noted that Biddu had 70 houses and a population of 247. Though the population count included only men, it was further noted that the village was once more important. Also, it has a cistern carved in the rock. The Crusader road from Ramleh to Nabi Samwil ran through here. Hartman found that Biddu had 71 houses. In 1883, the PEF survey of Western Palestine described it as a village on a rocky hill. With a well to the northeast, it is of moderate size. In 1896, the population of Biddu was estimated to be about 546 persons. In the 1922 census of Palestine conducted by the British Mandate authorities, Biddu had a population 252. All Muslims. This had increased in the 1931 census to 399. Still all Muslim, in 88 houses. In the 1945 statistics, the population of Biddu consisted of 520 Muslims and the land area was 5,392 dungs, according to an official land and population survey. Of this, 334 dungs were designated for plantations and irrigable land, 2,258 for cereals, while 19 dungs were built-up areas. On the night of the 19th of April 1948, the village was attacked by the Palmach. The attacking force was commanded by Yosef Tabankin, based in Jerusalem. They were later to become the Hayal Brigade of the Israeli army. The attack came from Beit Surek, which had been captured earlier that night. Biddu was subjected to a short bombardment from a Davidka, after which Palmach sappers entered the village and demolished its houses. In the wake of the 1948 Arab-Israeli War, and after the 1949 armistice agreements, Biddu came under Jordanian rule from 1948 until 1967. In 1961, the population of Biddu was 1,444. Since the Six-Day War in 1967, Biddu has been under Israeli occupation. The population in the 1967 census conducted by the Israeli authorities was 1,259, of whom 567 originated from Israeli territory. After the 1995 Accords, 24.8% of Biddu's land was classified as Area B. The remaining 75.2% as Area C. Israel has confiscated about 627 dungs of Biddu's land for the Israeli settlement of Harada, and 186 dungs for Gibeon Hadasha. Biddu, along with 9 other Palestinian villages, Beit Dukku, Beit Anan, Beit Surek, Katana, Al-Kubeba, Beit Izzar, Kharibam al-Lahim and At-Tira form the Biddu enclave, which, according to Tanya Reinhardt, are imprisoned behind a wall, cut off from their orchards and farmlands that are being seized in order to form the real estate reserves of the Jerusalem corridor and to create a territorial continuity with Giva Ze'ef. The enclave will be linked to Ramallah by underpasses and a road that is fenced on both sides. From the Biddu enclave, Palestinians will travel along a fenced road that passes under a bypass road to Bir Nabala enclave, then on a second underpass under bypass road 443 to Ramallah. In 2004, initially peaceful demonstrations against the separation barrier in Biddu turned violent when the IDF cleared the area. Biddu has become a focal point for non-violent resistance to the process of incorporating Palestinian lands into Israeli settlements. Biddu villagers promote the use of their bodies to hinder bulldozing of their terrain, and recourse to arms or violence is forbidden. Attempts to have women-only protests to avoid conflict have met with defeat. In one demonstration by Israeli and local women activists in April 2004, a protest by 70 women brandishing signs and singing was broken up by tear gas, stun grenades, and mounted police. Dia ad-Din Abdul Karim Ibrahim Abu Eid was shot dead by gunfire during an anti-barrier demonstration on the 18th of April 2004. Muhammad Faidal Hashim Ryan and Zakaria Mahmoud Eid Salam were shot dead during anti-barrier demonstrations on the 26th of February 2004 at Beit Ijaz.